I'm here with a very well-known author, Shyam Selvadurai. Hi Shyam, it's an honor to have you here and to speak to us. Thank you very much for being here. Shyam, just to speak a little bit about the first ever Ceylon Literary Festival, what are your thoughts on it? How do you think that this has or will bring a difference to the community?
Well, I mean, we're having it in Colombo, so that in itself makes it different because it's putting it in the center of Sri Lanka, where you have a lot of people and a lot of people who are interested in literature. And so that's a great thing that we're bringing the festival to them rather than them having to come to us when you are, say, in Gaul. And it also cuts down on cost, it makes it more accessible. So I love that aspect of the festival, and also the fact that for students it's free.
Yes.
So I think it's doing very well for its first year. It's a wonderful festival. It's run, I have to say, run very well.
Yes, and also this festival will be very special for you as well.
Yes.
Could we speak a little bit about how and why it would be special for you?
Well, I'm looking at you, I'm not looking at there, I guess that's fine. I'm launching my first novel. Not my first novel, my latest novel, Mansions of the Moon, which is a historical fiction about the Buddha's wife, Yasodhara, and her journey to acceptance of not just herself, but also the Dhamma. So it's a story but it's also a very romantic story of this relationship between these two people, and then their love as young people, their love as a married couple, but then the dissolution of the marriage as Siddhartha's calling, call it his calling, call it his karma, begins to bloom in him, and he has to fulfill the destiny of that thing in him. So.
Okay. That's beautiful. And also, Shyam, just to speak a little bit about how there are so many authors that have come together, and we spoke to quite a few authors, and most of them were looking forward towards your session.
Oh.
And also, could you take us through the session and how the authors can bring a difference to the community as well?
So the session, I'm just going to answer questions, read a little bit, and that'll be it. It's all very simple. I think authors bring, the great thing about a novel is that it's a private conversation between the reader and the writer, in which the reader is also making the novel as they're reading it, because their vision of what it is their vision. So they actually half create the novel as they read it. And that's a wonderful thing for me as a writer. I love that. But that privacy also allows for a kind of, if you would, a sort of opposition to social media and to this sort of public way we are all having to live, and the way that everything about us is monetized. Even our thoughts and emotions have become monetized through social media. But reading gives you a chance to step off that terrible treadmill and be quiet and be still and be engaged.
Well, wonderful. And it's a full house, I've been told, for the session.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Shyam, for speaking to us. It's been a true honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.